Hello. Thank you for joining us for this interview of our parishioners, Lisa and Bob Marinack, who are examples to so many on how to live a life of stewardship. We will witness their ability to be grateful for God's gifts, how they nurture their life through prayer and provide compassionate service to all, while generously sharing their time, their talents, and their treasures with our parish and the surrounding communities. They truly exemplify our call to be the hands and feet of Jesus. Enjoy.
All right. Well, thank you for having us and taking the time to share your story about being a missionary disciple and living a life of service. Your life is a beautiful example of how embracing stewardship as a way of life impacts a family, parish, community, and the world in life-giving ways. So, for the first question we have, how long have you been a member of St. Mary's?
Oh man, since we moved here.
1967.
67. Were you married in a different parish?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were married in Madison.
Is
He
that
was,
where
he
you
was
grew
going
up?
to school,
Okay.
and I was working in the restaurant,
Okay.
and I had to feed him, and I'm still feeding him.
Well, that was a good pairing.
Yeah,
You
it
were the
was.
cook.
Yeah, it was a blessing.
Where did the two of you meet? Did you meet in childhood or high school? Or?
No, my husband was going to school in Madison.
Right. Oh,
And
you were serving.
I'm from North Dakota, so my brother lived here and so I decided I was going to come and visit him, and then I decided I was going to stay. I started working in this one restaurant called Dolly's, and it was brought in all these college kids, We got to know them, and I met him, and we used to stop. I'd get off work about 2 o'clock, and there's a little bar down the street. And we'd all gather there and have a few beers, and
Sure.
we just started going together, and we were married, and he was going to school at the time, so I was still feeding him in the restaurant, and I'm still feeding him.
That's good. What were you studying, Bob?
Oh, I started out in mechanical engineering, and then I switched to meteorology, and I got 102 credits, but I never ended up getting a degree, so,
But
but it came close.
yeah.
That's because the kids start coming, and he had to quit school.
Mm-hmm.
and
You have a degree
But-
in life,
Yeah.
marriage,
Right.
and so much more.
Yeah, we were blessed with more than what a degree could ever give you.
Yes, absolutely.
Especially my children.
So your legacy continues on through your kids
Yeah.
and through other people
Yeah.
you've impacted.
Well, I have she's an occupational therapist, Susan's a nurse, and Cindy's an x-ray tech. So they're all in the medical field, and my boys will do anything to help people, If you're in trouble, they're there,
Wonderful.
They got involved in a lot of things with us, like especially Father Carr.
Oh, yeah.
He used to have like nights where kids could go when they had nowhere to go, and he had it for seniors. He has special, and he had it for the younger ones. And I used to we chaperoned, so I used to take our kids there, and that's how they got now. And they've been involved in so much too.
Wonderful.
And they're always there to help somebody. And if you don't have the money, we'll still find a way to help you.
You always did. That's certainly a description of you, Lisa and Bob, both.
Yeah, we both worked for Father Carr I was with him for 32 years. And at the same time, I was working at the hospital. I was working, I'd go to work, and then during the week, and then on Saturdays, I would go down to see if and I knew the minute I walked in the door, he's going to say, would you go over to that clinic and pick this up, and then on your way back, stop there, they got some supplies too.
Sure.
You could not go there without
Having a job.
having a job.
Yeah. What other type of things did you do for Father Carr at the Place to Be, Lisa?
Oh, well, we did that. We did that. I helped him with his food pantry. I worked at the clinic, which was something that I loved. I feel bad that I had to retire because I just couldn't do it anymore. The people that you meet are so, I mean, they're sick, but yet they are elderly a lot. They have no one to talk to, you know, and all they really needed was to, you know, Father Carr always said, when you're not busy, sit down and talk to them.
Yeah. So
And
good.
that's all some of them really needed. You got to know them so good.
Did you work at Father Carr's too, Bob?
Yeah.
What type of work did you do?
I worked in the pantry
Oh, yeah.
most of the time and a little bit of maintenance. And,
Put a roof on the, help put a roof on the
yeah,
main building.
I bet they were
Inside.
always happy to see the two of you coming.
yeah.
Oh yes, he always had
Fix
something.
their old grocery carts and
Yes. Whatever was needed, probably.
Mhm. And our children were helpers too. When they got older, you know, they would help Father Carr too.
It's a great teaching service work.
Yep, the kids were a part of it.
Well, thank you for sharing so many inspirational stories.
Yes.